no veas, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Wednesday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, here's the scenario for you. You're on your own at the dead of night, minding your own business, when suddenly a masked figure ambushes you with an unregistered butter knife and says, "I'm a murderer and I'm going to murder you." And you're like, "No, please, Mr. Murderer, don't murder me. I need to live, otherwise I can't take part in Siege this week." And he thinks, you know what, you raised a good point. So therefore, I'm only going to stab you in the leg instead of murdering you. So of course he stabs you in the leg, and then he runs away. And then for some reason you think, oh, he didn't kill me. That's nice of him, even though the fact that you are now in a significantly worse situation than you were in the first place, you somehow think that he's done you a mercy. And that's what's happened here with Hydra, and this on the screen. They've made Hydra so much worse for everyone involved, but now they've dialed back one of the more completely pointless changes slightly, and people will now think, oh, that's nice of them. And sure, there are people who think like this. If you're one of them, what's wrong with you? Anyway, that's enough on that, because today what we're going to be doing is, well, what the video said, of course, but first we've got a couple bits of free nonsense to claim, but I haven't done so. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I've done that. So, in terms of ancient shards, there is the, well, you can read, can't you? Surely. So there's that, and first off, what I'm going to say is, do not do this. I am doing it because I am a content creator, or at least I pretend to be one, and I am bored out of my skull, and otherwise there is no reason you should do this. There is no summon rush, no CVC, you're basically cracking open ancients purely for fun, or gambling addiction, because, you know, at that point it starts being fun, but yeah. So obviously we have what's it called? Tribune Herakletes locked in. How good is he? The answer is well, honestly, I don't have Siphi, so he's not quite as good as he could be, but still he's kind of fancy, and we're gonna try and go for him. So we are about 110 into Mercy from what I recall, so at most this is going to take us 113, I believe. Now, obviously I don't have enough ancient shards for this if it goes all the way to Mercy, but, well, I could use some more food in a way for champion trainings and whatnot, and besides, ancients and gems are whatever, so it's just these down here that are more useful or something. So without wasting much more of your time, because believe me, I've already waited quite a bit, and I'm going to waste even more, unless you close the video, of course, in which case, well, leave on me then. Anyway, so let's get started, shall we? Remember, it's base rate, so we'll see what happens. Expect mostly a deluge of rares until then, because it is 8% chance for an epic and 0.5 for a legendary, I believe. I'm putting this here. Okay, let's keep going. So we have progressive, which puts Herakletes up to about a 6% chance of... Oh, who is it? Okay, well, that's not Tribune Herakletes, but it is legendaries, and I believe they're both duplicate, so let me just check. Faction Guardians. Okay, that's 10% defense, and Take Night Revenants. Oh, Versulf is new. Doubt I'll use him, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just heard you have nonsense before for not much reason. Why? Because I could. Also, in terms of the whole unregistered button, I think we don't actually have to do that in the UK yet. Anyway, that's myself done, and yeah, don't copy my example. See ya. So you can see the reflection of my screen and OBS in here. That's like one neat detail, isn't it now? Anyway, yeah, I'm done, sir.